On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diablo. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 14 yards that time for number 14. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 33 yards that time.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And Burrow going to throw again. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Bengalsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That is actually threatening game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunately, that was just incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lawrence got a man. That's Colin Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
The defense is ready for the back to leak out. And even on the second play, waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion. Give anticipation, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
But you think so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game? It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
4th down, here's Lawrence. Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Here we go. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Now Burrow. This is the tight end, Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I think we're going to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 53 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 31, Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far to this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only one conversion, a handful of attempts, one area of the game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to come down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Chris Godwin as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taylor now from the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now the rookie's free. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're here without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one that was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Here's Burrow. think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On third down, Burrow. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking him with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Madison is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Again, Madison, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third and goal, Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Chris Godwin. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jones. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Left side to Lamb. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage is in lockdown mode everywhere.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Burrow will throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Again, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense.
Here we go. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They gotta go, man. Now it's Burrow. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. After the sack on first down, Burrow, he'll get this underneath to Madison. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Burrow on play action. In trouble, and he's taken down. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Yeah, as we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end, so they were on him in a hurry. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Lawrence's throw complete there to Johnson, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Lawrence, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
The partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now Burrow. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Alexander Madison taking it in from the 20. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Lawrence. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You were in the previous play, set that play action up nice.
Did they ever? Because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Pass complete, it's Madison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Ready?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not